Let's go.
Go on, Bruce. Do the introduction.
Well, yeah. Welcome to episode 9 of the Gold Country. Stealing Bodies for Stolen Land is tonight's episode title. Tonight we have 3 players welcoming to the adventures in San Miguel 1850. So, starting off with Matthew. Would you like to introduce your character very briefly for everybody?
Okay, hi, I'm Matthew, but I'm playing John Johnson, a young man with a sister, orphaned, who's trying to make his way in the world. He's good with horses. That's all I can really say about him. However, he has had some adventures in recent weeks here. He faced down some criminals with his gun, particularly when they started getting rude about his sister. So he's feeling pretty good. And I think I spent some experience points on presents in the last game. But that's a good point. I should call up my character sheet. Let me do that while I hand over to Pete, shall we go with?
Hi there, I'm Pete. My character's name is Arthur McPherson. He, in the last scenario, was also involved in trying to bring back the Doctor from the neighbouring town to try and save a poor man's life.
And we did save his life, didn't we? I think.
I think successfully, yeah.
He was your piano player at your saloon.
Yes, my piano player. That's it. Well, the bloke I let play the piano anyway. I don't pay him.
And up next we have Nicola Dilliff.
Hi, I'm Nicola. I'm playing a native woman called Tiggeranish. I sort of started off on a claim more out east. And then I sort of became a frontier woman, and now I own a smith in the local town, sort of repairing all the tools, the odds and ends.
Excellent. So this adventure is going to be starting off in San Miguel. We're in the early hours, in fact, unsociable hours, some people might say, or closing up time for others. As it's probably about roughly, I would say maybe, what time do you think you would close your saloon, Pete, if you ever do close it?
Probably 2 or 3 a.m.
So yeah, about that seems reasonable. So it is coming to closing time. You have encouraged the last of whoever is sitting off there, the patrons or the bar, going through, and you're clearing out. Now, you have heard over the last couple of days, especially from the poorer part of the town, that a couple of some of the townsfolk seem to have been disappearing.
Okay.
And one of the common things is, the one thing they all share is they are former, or they might have been runaway slaves.
Okay, cool.
You would have probably heard that. I think Tiger Rose will definitely hear this, because you were certainly in that first adventure that I ran with the after the burial of one of them, which and covered by,
I remember that.
by oh yes, I forgot you were there as well. Yes, so yes, you would certainly know that.
Yeah.
You would.
I'd kind of also be taking a greater interest in this because of my big dream as well. So it fits quite nicely.
Remind me what your big dream is, Pete.
Help as many former slaves and slaves escape as I can.
Ah, right, yeah.
Indeed. Wow, it's interesting. Into it. So you've been closing up for the night into it. Is what the other two doing? Are you near Pete's Bar, or are you out and about? Are you
Um,
trying to find? Maybe for some reason you can't get some sleep, or you're trying to get some sleep somewhere.
Now, Tiger, remind me what you do for a living.
I'm a smith, so it's repairing tools and weapons.
Right. Given that I have very little money,
Mm,
I might well, and I'm trying to work with horses and stuff like that.
mhm,
I remember last session that we played, I was thinking, oh, I ought to know Tiger better. So I think I might have been saying, can me and my sister sleep in your forge, keep guard on it overnight, stuff like that. So I reckon if you're acceptable to that,
mm.
that might be where me and my sister are. My sister's Tova, by the way.
Yeah,
Because obviously I'm
absolutely.
trying to save money on paid for accommodation.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's about midweek, so you won't have seen as many of the townsfolk come in because many are either working, still sleeping out at the claims, or they're at home because they've either saved the money up for the weekend when they either get paid or at the end of the week. And that is encouraged before they spend it, before they are encouraged to give to the church or however they feel. And during this night, I think you will certainly hear a woman screaming at
Ooh,
this time. I believe, um, John and you will also probably hear it, but a little bit more fainter.
Mm.
But it sounds closer to where you are, um, Pete, when you're closer
okay,
to your bar.
okay. I
Just
mean,
about, yep.
having heard of these disappearances, I will grab my sawn off and start running in the direction I think that they're coming from.
Okay, so it's sort of heading down to the town. You're sort of hearing the scream for a bit, then it gets a bit muffled. As you're approaching and down to the direction, I'm going to ask a moves roll as a
Move.
horse. Yes,
Okay.
as a horse is bolting down
Okay.
the street. Is about to bolt from the side of this alleyway where you've heard the scream. You're about to get ready. You've just approached around it, and the horse has just started to take off and bolt down. So if you want to move to dodge out the way,
Okie dokie. Come on. Push. I've got no ones, but no successes either, so I'm going to push. Ah, it's better. One success.
okay. So you just narrowly dodge out of the way. As you dodge out of the way, you see Rowan, who's pretty much tied to the pretty much bound. She's lying laid down in the front of the horse into it, and the rider, who's a masked man, is riding along and almost knocks you down. And he's bolts down. She looks like her hands are tied. Is the one thing you will notice from this. But you are not to dodge out the side. You're not on the ground. You're not off your feet. But you do see this go running right by as he runs by that. Do you want to give a quick Hawkeye roll to see or if
Yeah.
yeah, very quick Hawkeye
Yeah.
roll because it is quite
Quick
dark
call.
in here.
So, is there any negatives to it being dark or anything along those
I would say it's
lines?
dark, so I'm going to say it's nice too, but I'm actually going to negate that because you've got a knowledge of something, so I'm going to give you a +1. Right? So it's only down to -1 dice in total from that.
-1 dice in total. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to push that.
That sounds like a lot of ones.
Yeah, 3 1s on 5 dice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
maybe not.
Maybe don't do that. Maybe
No,
don't do that.
no. But
Okay,
you
I
certainly
failed
saw
then.
that. Certainly saw that, and they've bolted off. Um, if you're woken up in the forge, you will hear a horse's galloping. You've heard a scream. You heard the horse galloping. Are the two of you doing anything when you've just heard this?
Yeah, so I have a paint horse, so I'm wondering if we both get on my horse and ride towards the commotion.
I've got my own horse, I
Oh, you
believe.
do? Okay.
Uh, how far away is this commotion from where we are, our forge?
So I think with the forge, you'll have to open the door. So by the time you open the door, the horse sounds as it goes past the forge. It gets close and runs right past you.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. If I could possibly just run out and try and catch the reins of this escaped horse and try and calm it down, I'll do that if that's at all possible.
Oh, this horse has a rider with it.
Oh,
This is
right.
not,
And the rider is in control of the horse.
and has a person slung to the side of the
Oh,
horse.
I see. All right. Okay. So seeing that, I will go back. You were right first time, Tiger.
Yeah, but you do see a woman is bound
Yeah.
by this horse, and the rider is rushing off, and he's masked, and he's rushing out from that. He's obviously trying to make an escape from the city, from the
Right.
town.
I will grab Annie Mae, who is my horse, not my sister, and uh, uh, and give chase with Tiger.
Mm.
Okay, so you both run out. Tell you, can you just give me a quick Hawkeye roll? It'll be the same penalty, but you'll get a
Okay.
-1 dice. Actually, I think it would only be. I'm going to say it's a -2. It's just because these two have prior knowledge and something.
I will
right.
only be rolling one dice,
Yeah.
Well, 1 dice is better than
and
no
I don't
dice.
see anything.
I got one success.
So your eye, as it goes very quickly by, your eye reckons sees who the woman is. You can't tell who the man is, but you get an idea that because he's got the mask on, he rides by. But the woman is actually Lucinda, who you met back at that time, the one who may have had something to do with Tiberius's forthcoming.
Mhm.
The
To a
older
certain
woman
extent.
with the potions.
No, the young one, the
The
one
young one.
young one.
Okay. Not that I was
Uh,
there, but I'm just remembering there
no,
was.
there
Yeah.
was, yes, that was her mother. She's still, you don't see her, but you do see Lucinda.
Lucinda, right? Okay, is the daughter of the older woman with the potions. That we,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they were the cousin of Tiberius.
Yes.
Okay.
From it. But yes, so she is certainly the person who has been bound onto this. And Pete, what are you doing? You've just seen them ride down. You've seen the forge
Uh,
open, and you can see two people starting to come out with horses.
I'm going to. How far away am I from my bar?
I'd say you're not too far away from bar, so you could probably play catch up. You will be a bit behind if you're in a chase scene with them.
But that I'm okay with that as long as I can sort of get there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll run back and grab my horse as well.
Excellent. So you'll be one space behind in this chase.
Fine by me.
Into it. Now I just need to do what I'm not quite prepared. I need to do something. There's a deck of 52.
I've got a set of cards here. If you
Yeah,
want me
if
to
you've
steal a
got
card
cards
for you.
next to you, yeah, you can
Yeah.
draw for it. One for the rider.
One for the rider is 10 of spades.
10 of spades. I'm just going to write it. Oh, not bad. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just realizing I do the mirror thing. And you want me to draw for the others as well?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Okay, then. Tiger, this is you, and you are a king of clubs.
Okay. Cool.
Pete, this is you, and you are only a 4 of diamonds.
Okay, makes sense. I'm a little bit behind.
I am a little bit slow. I'm a 2 of diamonds. But I think I'm still
So
ahead of you.
yes, because you'll be both at medium range. They will be at long for Pete with this. So the way the chase is, if you escape, you'll get away for a bit. If they manage to put you to extreme range, if not, you can catch up to them. I don't expect a major fight in the scene because otherwise, rolling more dice and then rolling more dice, I would say you'll catch up and you'll get a free action. So I would choose to handle this. It's a little bit different from the books, but that's how I'm going to handle this chase scene, just to make it easier for everybody. So from
Well,
that. So with that in mind, Tiger, what are you going to do? You're in the lead. It's your first up.
oh, yeah.
Okay,
I've got to check my stats. Carry on.
So I have a volcanic carbine. You said the woman's on the front of the horse rather than the
Oh
back,
yeah, yeah.
right?
You could try,
So Lucinda rather.
but it is dark.
It is
So
dark, so it'd be a
and he is wearing dark clothing. He's
disadvantage.
not actually got a lantern or anything to guide his way.
Okay.
He's
Is there a way I could try and like speed up with my horse to maybe try and get alongside them?
You could do a moves. Sorry,
Yeah.
an animal handling with that.
Okay.
With it, you can close the
Animal
gap.
handling. Yeah, that's cool. 2 successes.
2 successes will allow you to push up to from medium to short to short. You could get close to extreme with it, so that will be pretty much you're next to them. You can get up to. It
Mhm.
depends on what they get and
Okay.
their rolls afterwards.
Right, they're next.
Yep. So that puts you up into there. So let us see what they get in their dice rolls. And brilliant. Not fantastic. So they are struggling a bit because obviously he's got
Excellent.
a woman who's in there, so he's not matched against speed. He's keeping a pace, but because Tiger's next to him, they're going to catch up. This could be a very short chase scene, but that's fine. I am able to deal with that. There are 2 outcomes to a chase scene, and I know how to handle both of them.
Pete, you're next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride hard to try and catch up.
Okay, so you're at long. For every success you get, you can close the gap.
Come on. Okay. 1 success. And I'm not pushing because I got 3 ones again.
Okay, so you're at medium range. You're still a bit behind at the moment. And that leaves Matthew, John.
Right, so my horse is a hot horse, which gives me +1 when galloping. And I have the horse's stat is what we use, isn't it? So quick on the horse is 4. My animal handling is 3. So that is, I believe, 8 dice.
Nice.
4 + 3 is 7 + 1. Yes, that's right. This is where I'm reasonably good. I've got 1 success.
So I'll be up to short. So you'll just be behind them.
Okay, I might yeah, I might at this stage just keep close behind them, and I'm not going to push yet. I've got 1 point of trouble. I might have bought that off, but I might wait till next time.
That's fair enough. We'll go into the next round, see how well they do.
Do we redraw cards? I think we do, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So it can all
Right.
change.
Okay, so I am going with the baddies. 8
That's
diamonds.
8 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds for you. Are we just sorting the diamonds? 2 for you, Pete. And ace for me. Oh, that's cool.
So 8 of diamonds. There was juices for Tiger, was it?
7
7.
for Tiger,
7.
2 for Pete.
And a 2 for me, yeah.
And an ace. Well, ace. How are you going to do it? You've got Tiger running next to him. You've
Right,
got
so I'm at short range now. Fuck, what can I do? I'm not great at fighting.
How's your
What am I actually
shooting?
going to do? Have I got rope?
I was going to say, if you've got a lasso, which
Mm.
is a good way of. So it comes off your animal handling.
What have I got
Well,
on my equipment
you could
list?
just lasso him off the horse.
There you go.
That's what I'm thinking, maybe. I
Use
do
your
have a
horse's
lasso. I have
reins.
a lasso. So I'm going to try, and at short range, I can do that, right?
Yes, because it is. Just quickly check because I did it in other games, but I could have fudged this. Yes.
And Bronkbuster doesn't get me anything, does it?
No, because it's not a wild. It's not an animal.
And it is 3 dice. It's 6 dice in total. That's it. And I get a success.
So you managed to get onto them. But the like extra successes have managed to pull very much off.
So if I go for extra successes, I can pull him off. Can I?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to spend 2 points of faith. Which brings me
One
down
to
to
buy
2.
one off and one to that. Yeah.
Buying off. And I get no extra successes. What a waste.
Okay.
But no trouble either.
Well, that is also good as well.
I believe it is him next.
I think.
Yes.
Yes, it's him next. Have I
He
got him round his arms? I mean, is he going to find it difficult to draw now that I've got?
he will find
I've
it difficult
actually-
to draw. I think he's going to spend his action to try and shrug off the rope.
Is that against my labour?
Yes. So he's going to roll that many dice. He's a big lad. His mum's fed him well. Ooh. I'll only tell you once you've finished telling me what it is.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Well, actually, because he's the one who's resisted. He's got 2 successes.
Grit 4 and labour 2. So that's 6 dice again. And I get 2 successes. And do you need me to
Ooh.
prove that I get 2 successes?
No, we're on the honor system, so I trust you for that. So you've managed to lasso him. He's wrestling off, and he's trying to get through this. He is losing control of the horse, so he drops back a bit from it because he's trying to get through. He's not expecting it. He is certainly swearing underneath that mask from it. Next is Tiger. What are you going to do? He is certainly having a little bit of time. You're right next to him.
Yeah. So. I just is Lucinda's only tied by her hands, right?
Tied by hands. She has certainly been gagged
Okay.
as well.
So I'm wondering if I try and call out to her and ask her if she's able to kick him in any way that might sort of put him off a
She'll
bit.
probably be a bit difficult because she's in
No.
that sort of lying front bit. So she's going to kick
Okay, yeah,
anything. It might be anybody at the other side.
that makes
Of,
sense. Yeah.
yeah.
In that case,
Have you got any good
I
animal handling?
I do. Yeah.
Have you got a lasso?
No.
Now that I've
I've
got him, now that he's not controlling the horse, can you ride alongside, grab the horse's reins, and slow
I'll
the
grab
horse
the
down?
reins. I can definitely try. Yeah. I've got a +1 bonus when I'm riding. So, what would that be? Would it be move?
So, how far away was she at the end of the chase,
So
Bruce?
she's next to him. So
She's
they're
next to
pretty
him,
much like
right?
the
Yeah.
point of close
Okay, then.
combat.
So I would suggest that would be animal handling. Since it's not
Animal
her
handling.
horse, I reckon it's cunning plus animal handling.
Yeah.
Cunning. Okay. My cunning, not the horse's cunning.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is you trying to calm another horse, as
Yeah,
it
that
were.
makes sense.
It's a horse is when you and your horse are acting in harmony, then it's the horse's stat, which would generally
Okay.
be their quick stat. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Peter's phone's over here. Is that suppose dropped out?
what does he need back in?
I got 1 success, but 2 trouble.
Well, you didn't push that, so we're fine with it. It's only when you push it or you don't have faith.
Okay.
You should have 4 faith points.
Yes, I do.
So you are bringing the control us down under control. It's not quite stopped yet, but it is slowing down from it. He is in a bit of trouble. I would say for waiting for P, but I think P is trying to catch up with it. So we'll make him do a roll for the catch up in this situation. We've got the last sort of round. I think because you've got him bound sort of roughly, and he's still struggling for this rope. You're both kind of outnumbered at this point. What is your point? Because you're out. This chase is taking you to the outside skirts of San Miguel. You're not in town at the moment. You're on the outskirts of this chase. Where are you? What are you going to try and do with this guy? You're going to try and bring him under control one more time? Because I think rather than do another round, I think you're going to get him.
Well, I mean, we've got so either I can give an extra dice to Tiger to slow the horse down because I can be tugging on the lasso with the rider,
Yeah.
or I guess
You can try and pull him off.
I could try and pull him off. Yeah.
Mm.
Shall I do that? You've got the
Yeah.
horse's reins after all. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
going to
got the
go with that.
reins. Then.
Is that a labour roll for me?
It will be. It'll be a strength because you're trying to go
Yeah.
against it, so it will be against Labour. But he's got quite a good.
I have got bugger all and 1 point of trouble. I'm going to keep that point of trouble and try and make the effort again by rolling the other dice. Damn it! I have 2 points of trouble, and I
Okay, roll
can't
me.
buy them off. I'm going to
Roll
roll
me
a
a
d6 on trouble. 2.
2. That is not the biggest amount of trouble. So I am just going to say that your rope is. You're not able to kind of catch what you're doing, and because the rope's now got sort of tangled, because of the way you're having to twist your horse a bit,
Yeah.
the rope's sort of tangled, but it's not helping you. It's kind of more making things difficult for your horse riding. So you'll probably suffer a dice penalty in animal handling because the saddle's getting a bit.
Right. Okay.
You need to go off and tighten that saddle a bit, but it's slightly loose. It's not loose enough to fall you over, but it's not. But it is
Yeah.
a
So
little bit
I've
loose
tied the rope
to
as
knock the
one
control.
does around the pommel of my saddle, but
Yeah,
obviously earlier on when I was saddling up the horse in a rush to get on the chase,
yeah.
I didn't actually tighten my
not done it properly, and it's starting to loosen.
The words. There's a word for the thing that goes out. But anyway, I didn't tighten that well enough, and I'm realizing that's loose. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so McPherson is
Sorry.
wanting to make him a roll. Wanting him
Yeah,
to
if you
make a
want to
roll.
catch up, yeah.
So sorry about that, guys.
It's just because you're still behind, so we figured you'll just want to catch up.
Animal handling. Yeah.
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 Cool. One success.
Okay, so you're certainly catching up slowly, but you're now next to John, who is wrestling. He seems to be having a bit of difficulty with his lasso, trying to get this guy from it. And Tiger is slowing down the other horse, but he is trying to get himself free from the rope. He
Okay.
looks like he's going to try and get himself out. This is the next round. What I'm going to ask you what Tiger's going to do, and then we'll come back to see what you want to do in your next bit. Because think you're pretty much got to catch this guy, but what you're both
We're
going
not
to
an
do?
initiative anymore.
No, because I think you're going to win. It's obvious now at this stage you're going to catch this guy. So it's a question of let's see what Tiger does, and then when you catch up, you get an option what you want to do as well.
Okay, makes sense.
Sorry, is it my
Yes.
Your turn, Tiger.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, how fast are they going now? Is it sort of
It's starting
coming
to
to a
slow
stop?
down a bit, yeah.
Okay.
So, because
So
you
what
did
I'm
manage to slow
thinking
the horse
is,
down, but I think if you just get another non-success, you can stop it entirely. But he is certainly going to be moving about.
yeah, so I think I'll try and slow the horse down completely. And then the others can decide what they're doing. Is he still sort of bound up on
Okay.
the rope, maybe? I'm gonna push. No successes. One success, but 3 trouble.
You pushed on
Ooh.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
will.
technically it'd be 2 because I'm on the horse. So, and my horse has an ability where it's -1 to trouble. But, yeah.
So we have. There we are. Oh, that's not the thing. I'm going to ask you to roll a d6.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a bit. Well, it's on the 2.
6.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so you get to roll a 6 again, which means you're only on the 3 scale. But if you roll another 6, you're on the 4, which is really, really bad.
Oh no. So do I roll another one?
Oh, yes, yes. If you roll a
Okay.
6, you're on the next column.
4.
4 is not too bad. I think 4, though, the challenge with 4 is as you're trying to slow down the horse, Lucinda is not really tying properly to this. She is just lying loose. So she is slipping off and she is going to fall right off the horse. You're going to either have to let go and stop slowing this horse down, or she'll get trampled by your horse.
Oh
If you don't
no.
stop. So this is the dilemma with it. With this. So she's going to fall around. So if you want to make a very quick um, dice roll, because you slip into your side,
Okay.
and if you make a very quick horse animal handling roll
And your handling. Okay.
um,
Oh.
to try and stop not getting trampled, but you will have to let go of that of
Yeah.
the rider's horse to do that, or you can keep going and don't need to worry.
Yeah, I'll do the animal handling. 3 successes.
Okay, I think you're safely enough to do it. I think with the extra successes, you could maneuver around and choose to grab the reins of the other animal, of the rider's horse. But Lucinda is on the ground now. She's off. So Pete, you have just seen, and John, you have just seen that they were trying to grab hold of the horse, and then Lucinda just slip off. Whether she slipped or fell, you don't know, but she always got trampled by the horse underneath. But Tyler has gone back and trying to stop the rider's horse into it. So Pete, what is do you want to do?
My main concern is Lucinda, so I'm going to jump off. I'm going to stop my horse and jump off, make sure she's okay, but also keep my sawn off in case of trouble.
Okay, so you go. She's certainly got a few bumps and scrapes as she's fallen down. She's certainly covered in dirt and dust with it, and she is looking sort of fine. With them, you're because you're probably just going to keep an eye on her just now. It remains down to the two. You've stopped the rider, but the rider is certainly trying to get himself off the rope, off the lasso. But he is trying to go do one last shake against you, Matthew, with it. And he's going to try and bolt if he does this. So he's going to try and escape from the rope. He's got one success. So if we get Matthew just to do one final test, as the rider is trying to escape John's rope.
Using my 6 dice. He's got one success.
Yes. He's going to try one more.
I have 3 successes. 3
Okay.
successes, I get a point of
Nice.
faith. Add
Oh,
that
yes.
point
If
of
you
faith
did get
back
3
in.
successes, yes, you should get another point of faith. Yeah. Yes. This is something I always keep forgetting, but not many people always get
It's
3
on the
successes
dice
in my
tray.
knowledge. Yes, but it doesn't happen very often in con games. That's why I don't
I
very
literally
often
have the dice tray in front of me. I don't know why I didn't spot it.
but anyway, yes, you managed to pull him back into. In fact, you pull him right off the horse. He's now on the ground. So the situation is, it's quite dark. You're on the outskirts of town. You have Lucinda, who is obviously being taken care and bringing up. Then we have, and so you're slowing down the horse of the other rider. And Matthew's character, John, he is certainly pulled off the other rider. He's on the ground, and you've got him pretty much off that horse. He's down on the ground. You can easily tie him up, no problems.
Okay.
So that is the situation you've got.
Who's got good Hawkeye amongst us?
I have
Um,
7 dice.
You have 7 dice. I'm going to say, sorry, I've forgotten your name. McPherson.
Pearson.
I have a sneaking suspicion this man will not be alone. He's riding out here to meet others. Keep an eye out.
I think you're right.
Get off the horse, put out my pistol, and walk up to the man on the ground.
Okay. So, well, before anything else happens, what is it you're going to do to this man? You've got his horse, you've got him.
I'm going to ask him. I'm going to first of all try and say, in San Miguel, we don't have time for men that steal our neighbors. We look after our community. What beef do you have with this woman, Lucinda? Do you say her name was? I shout to our Tiger. This woman,
yes, Lucinda.
And if you want me to make a presence roll for my newfound grit, I'll do that.
Well, he will certainly say he has certainly got one of the southern states' accents. And he says, and what does the town of San Miguel say about returning back folks' property?
People aren't
Now, I
property.
happen to know
Yeah,
exactly what the
this
state
is
of
his
California is.
So you're going to try and give him a bit of presence of the freedom, and he is going
Come
to try
on.
and resist that. Yeah.
I'm going to say to him simply, California ain't a slave state. We don't have property.
It's not even a state.
California ain't a slave territory occupied by the. You want to have a discussion like that? You take it up with the army. But this woman is a neighbor to me, and I am a good neighbor to her. That's my faith. Just when it comes to did I act in accordance with my faith?
So
get the XP in. Get the XP in.
So we make your presence roll. He's going to resist that.
Presence roll. Okay.
It's
only 5 dice, but I get 2 successes and no trouble.
That's 2 more than what he got.
Yes.
So he grudgingly doesn't like it, or doesn't like it. I think it's more the fact that he's been caught. He knows he's been doing something wrong.
Put his mask off, actually. He's still got his kerchief up over his nose, has he?
And I'd have got away with it too.
I secure him and find out who he is. Do we know him?
You take off. You don't know him, but you've seen that face before. And he was the guy who was threatening her way back at that time when you're trying to follow her and you found him. So he went away. You haven't seen him in town since, so this is the first time you've laid eyes on him again.
Mm-hmm.
But he was certainly with that other fellow who was certainly involved with the Tiberius situation. He was one of his.
Right.
So there was certainly a gang of them you remember hanging around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think first of all I'm going to be checking that Lucinda's okay.
Yeah, she just sort of keeps back from him.
Yeah. So are you letting me know that you know him?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, sorry, when I say that,
yeah.
Am I allowed to ask you questions about knowing him?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Because the question I want to ask is
that was from this
A, I can't remember, and B, my character definitely can't remember because I wasn't there. I was here only as admin.
Yeah.
So when you saw him before, did he have any friends, and how many?
Sorry, let me put out one of the notes.
There's certainly about 6 or 7 names from it. Now, I don't have the name of the actual villain because I've realised his name's been knocked off from the list I was trying to keep up.
Oh no!
Yes, apparently all the NPC names have disappeared.
Oh really?
Yeah, unless they've been moved somewhere, but
there is.
So I had
in the meantime,
yes,
I'll look into that after the session. So, but this is what worries me, McPherson. We're here on the edge of town. We know this fellow has 6 people up to no good. What do you think we should do?
You're right. You're right.
I mean,
first
we could take him back to the sheriff,
but
he will.
The law. What's the law? Is the law around the slavery?
In California,
he's well within his right to do it.
It's a free state, but also property rights are maintained. So if anybody comes and claims their property, then they're allowed to walk off with him.
But what about the rule?
I'm not sure whether somebody else comes to say this person belongs to somebody else. I'm getting the bounty. I don't know what the deal is on that.
Okay, cool. So the law around that's a bit unclear. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Yes.
first things first, we need to make sure Lucinda's okay. Second things second, we need to make sure him and his friends don't come round here again.
so, I mean, what I'm saying is right now, I've got him tied up on the
Mm,
ground,
Mhm.
but do I just let him right off? I mean, if we could take him back to the
no,
sheriff, we don't. We take him back to the sheriff?
I don't think we take him back to the sheriff because
Um,
we're unclear on sort of the law around this. So I think actually take him back to a room upstairs in my bar.
mhm.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I am no expert in the law, Mr. McPherson, but it strikes me that involving the sheriff will absolve us of any crime of, say, kidnap or false imprisonment.
However,
I mean, he
does
can't
that
complain if he's
count if
dead.
they've also just kidnapped someone? Like,
Yeah, we're making a
Indeed, he
citizen's
did.
does
arrest.
one trump the other?
And
We're making a
remember,
citizen's arrest.
but
Well,
remember also, Tiger, that the sheriff was supportive of.
Yes, he was.
So I
oh,
think it'd be fair to say the sheriff would.
So I think we take him back to a room in the bar and then let the sheriff know.
Because
Um,
you can't just randomly take people off the street.
no, you can't. But he also needs to learn that lesson. So
so hold on. What's the sheriff's point of view, Tiger?
sorry.
So I've heard Bruce say the sheriff was supportive of, but I'm not sure which way the sheriff bends. Are you saying he's supportive of these bounty hunters?
No,
No, he's
he was
supportive
willing
of
to cover up
mm,
and I
Mm,
think Tiger certainly picked that up. So that's something that Tiger definitely knows. Um,
so
because he
I,
did say,
I, I'm not really willing to let someone who may not help Lucinda into this. I think we need to make sure that these men don't come back
When I was a
ever again.
kid, before my parents' business was burned down by people of the like of this fella, actually, I was a kid. I saw somebody get tarred and feathered and sent out of town. Is that what you're proposing to do to this fellow here? Is that warning enough to him and his compatriots?
That might just make them more angry, to be honest, and have them bring down whatever fury they have on the town. Protecting the town is just as important to me. So we have to be careful with what we do, but
mm,
the
Okay,
goal is to
so
make sure they don't come back.
I'm the youngest. I'm not as old and knowledgeable as you, so I'm not gonna argue anymore. I will. The bloke's tied up. I'm quite strong. I will put him over the back of his own horse, attach his horse to mine, and lead him back into town.
Okay.
I suggest one of you takes Lucinda on the back of your horses.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
put Lucinda on the back of mine.
Okay.
okay, yeah, but she's certainly
Uh,
grateful and fine with it. She does not want to be near him.
Yeah. Can I talk to her while she's on the back of my horse
Yeah.
Yes, certainly.
to
Just
find
for the
out?
reference, the guy who was in charge was Boone.
Boone.
Yes.
I remember that name. Or my character might not. I don't know if I was at that session.
But Boone was certainly him back. But obviously, this is not Boone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Williams.
Williams. Okay.
Williams is the man we have tied.
Yeah.
So, word on the street, McPherson, I say as we ride back, There's a word about town that people have gone missing.
I've heard.
Can we assume that these people have been carried off by the likes of Williams here?
I think it's fairly safe to assume that, given that they're all people of color.
Can we
And for
assume then that there are people nearby, captive, held under guard by his compatriots,
that was where I was going with this.
and that we must rescue them?
Yes, that
Is
that
that
was
your big
exactly where I was
dream
going.
or your faith?
But my big dream: help as many slaves and former slaves as I can to escape. Faith: I must help those less fortunate than I.
Mhm.
Well, here we are riding back into town. Strikes me that as we ride back into town, the place this fellow was going was behind us.
Mm.
Mm.
Give me a
We
moment
need.
to fix the saddle on my horse, and I'm going to suggest that maybe we question the fellow here. Since we've not been attacked, I was
Hmm.
thoroughly expecting this fellow's compatriots to be close by and to shoot at us as soon as we started questioning him.
Hmm.
That is to say, I was expecting Bruce to make that happen, and he didn't. He's now letting us ride back into town. But since they have not attacked us, maybe we can question him and send Lucinda home on his horse,
Hmm.
take him, get him to lead us to where these people are hiding, and at least scout the area so we know if we need to come back with reinforcements.
Yeah, I think that works. That works really well. That's a very good
Otherwise,
plan.
these fellas, they're only going to have, they're going to be rattled by the fact that he's not come home.
Mm. They're going to send a party out looking for him,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which could be to our advantage because it splits a few of them off from the group.
Maybe if our
Maybe.
GM was listening and wanted to just do something as kind as that to us.
Please note the words GM. So sorry, just catch back. I tell you, you were going to ask Lucinda before we send her away. Some
Hmm.
questions.
Yeah, so I was like just gonna like make sure she's okay, that kind of thing.
Yes,
And
so
then
she certainly is. Do you have an insight roll? I'll give you a
yeah,
plus
uh,
2,
okay,
because you know her
yeah,
enough. Well, I'd say you know her enough. I don't.
yeah. One success.
Okay, so you're getting the sense when you're talking, she seems to be at camp, but she does seem to be again only because you knew it from the first time. She still seems to be withholding something
Yeah.
um, back. Like was going to say something else to you. That she's fine, and she wanted to say something else, but she's kind of withholding it back. She's staring at him. So obviously, she doesn't want to stay
Mm,
anything near
yeah.
where this
So
guy, where Williams is.
yeah, so I think as they're kind of going to their destination, I might ask her if she wants to talk more confidentially and sort of maybe veer off towards the Smiths.
Okay, so if you take her separately, you can get her to open up.
Yeah.
So and she said, "Thank you. I'll go back to my mother now with it,
Mm.
with that." And she's just always ready to go. So unless you're going to specifically confront her, she'll just head off.
Mm. Yeah, I think I'll call her and I'll be like, is there anything else you need us to know? Like, is there any way that we could protect you better? Like that kind of thing.
So she's
Yeah.
a bit hesitant. She looks around and says, "Like you've done more than enough. But if anybody else gets to know, it could already harm anybody else. How much do you know?" And she's kind of looking around. How much do
Mm.
you know about the railroad?
About the railroad.
Yeah.
not a huge amount, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the
The trains.
no.
Yeah. Yes, the
Some
underground
people,
railway.
some people help, people like yourself, and
Mm.
sometimes they've been helped. But what worries me is they used a code that was known, and that's how he lured me. So I'm worried if he's knowing something. Like I've got to head back. My mother's going to be worried, and I kind of need to talk to some other people.
Mhm. Yeah.
Can you ask? Do we know the names of the other people that have gone missing?
That's a good point. Do I at least know?
Yes, let's give you.
And potentially descriptions.
Well, they're all kind of roughly in about the 20s, 30s. So there are three people that have gone or disappeared over the last sort of couple of weeks. There is Antoine, uh, Barbara, Barbara, and there is
Sorry, what was the
Iberius,
sec?
Barbara.
Tiberius,
Iberius is
Barbara.
the
Yeah.
third, Barbara, and there's Cleo, and the last one is Theodore.
Theodore.
So what? We've lost 5.
Well, 5 people have disappeared.
Okay.
Is the Tiberius that we're missing the same Tiberius we brought back?
No, it's
Tiberius,
Iberius.
no, this Theodore. Tiberius is dead and buried in the ground.
Okay.
Theodore was the last name. Tiberius was the
All right.
slave
So
he
there isn't an
was
Iberius.
working with Boone. There was a rumor going around he actually sold off his mate to save the back of his skin.
Okay. So
Right.
these are all people that Lucinda knows.
These are the names you know. Person and Tiger knows. I don't know how John knows that many, but you two both will know. They have disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll kind of let Lucinda get back to her mum and go back and join the others.
It's time to question our friend Williams here.
Yeah. So, anything else you guys? Listen, just before you start asking questions about Williams, was there anything with Lucinda you want to ask before she disappears? You're going to ask her about the names.
Yeah. If
I mean,
there's
that's it.
all people that she knows, are they all kind of from the same area? How?
They're from around the mines, yeah, around the area.
Okay.
They worked around it. But she says, look, she says she knows that they disappeared, but she only knows Barbara and Theodore. She knows where they went.
Okay. She knows where they went.
Where did they
Yes.
go?
Well, they were moved on to the next stage, next station.
Mm.
Hmm.
The next station.
So
Do you
they were
know why?
moved. So they were just concerned. We were concerned that they might. She's heard of them. That was concerned from it that they were moved on. But the other three, she knows because when they disappeared, they're trying to move out.
Okay.
So she said that
Oh,
the
so
last
they were
she's heard.
they were
Oh yes,
moved
they
by the people
you yeah. You get the impression those two were actually moved by the
by the
Underground
settlement.
Railroad. Yes, what she
Okay.
seems to know. Whereas the other three, she's worried about. She hasn't heard from them.
Okay. Well, I suggest we question Williams to ascertain where they might have gone. I'd also ask to speak with her about the railroad when we get back.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a nice, pleasant chat with Williams in your bar after hours, closing time. I don't know.
Knees, you
Okay.
don't need knees.
Unfortunately, I believe the phrase is just you, me, your genitalia, and this drawer. Is usually the bit protracted. Is the bit. Anyway,
I'm not encouraging torture, but I will
No, I'm
stand
not.
behind you and look menacing using my
so
fancy new presence skill.
Her.
so if you're going to try and do a presence, I think he will be in a weaker state. You're going to try and get some information. So I say, give me a presence roll.
Okay, me,
Yeah,
or
he's going to try and resist.
I was just going to
I
give
help.
McPherson a price.
Yeah. Whoever's got the best presence, another person helps. Decide amongst yourselves.
Who's got the best presents? Have you got presents
Uh,
at all?
I do. I have 5 dice.
Well, I also have 5 dice. You're doing the
Go on,
questioning
mate.
though. I'll look menacing,
No.
so have a point off me.
Okay.
I
Cool.
did get 1 success on this roll, but have
Fine.
6 dice.
He's going to try and resist.
So here's what's going to happen. You're going to tell us exactly where you were taking Lucinda. If not, there will be consequences, and they will be dire for you. I am going to push that. Come on. Okay. 2 success, but 1 trouble.
Okay, that's a social. Just roll me a 1 on the. Roll me a d6 just for your trouble, but I think you've certainly got.
That is a 3.
It's not too bad. I think you just you don't for one little bit you don't quite glare, but you're not going to get anything social damaging from it. You
Okay.
just get a little dry throat when you're trying to look menacing for a bit, but you just
Mm-hmm.
cough it and clear it, and they're like, "Well, that's easy to solve. I'll just cough and clear my throat and just menacing more again." From it, he is certainly going through. He says, "Well, just try to get as many as we can back." But yeah, they're going to meet. He is also kind of itching around. He says, "Yeah, but you won't get them. They're going to head tonight,
Oh, where are they going?
just down the river, and you won't get them because they'll be in a boat in San Francisco."
Okay, down the river. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where are they meeting this boat?
So you're going to try and get a little bit more. You only got 2 successes. I'm going to ask for another push because he is trying to.
Another full roll or a push?
Yeah, another full roll.
Okay.
Again, look, what's he trying to do?
He's just trying to get more information when. So
Okay. Again, I will look menacing. Have an extra dice off me.
Lovely. Thank you.
Can I show
That
up with
is
my?
1 success.
okay.
Sorry.
No.
And you're going to say something, Tiger? You got.
Oh no, it was literally, it was like just before the roll. I was gonna say if I come into the bar with my dog, that's an extra dice at help I can give. But other than that, it's fine.
But 1 success is enough. He says, "Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you'll make it because he asked for his time. He's trying to look at his pocket watch with it. He says, but I don't think you'll make it in time.
Well, how long have we got? Challenge accepted.
And he's looking and he says, well, when the sun rises, they'll set off.
Okay. So he's told us where, though.
Yes, there is a docking part that he was going to meet them in town. He says he was going to meet them and they're going to get loaded up on the docks side. It's further down the river that they're going to come down. So the way he was heading, they went down south a bit and then along the river. So you get the feeling that there'll be that there's a few jetties and ports down there for the farms and that further down, further than the main one in town.
So what do we want to do, guys?
4 in the morning.
I
It's about coming up just now.
think we'll let the sheriff know we've got him.
Let's
He's in
take
this
him
room.
to the sheriff. The sheriff will
Yep.
release him because he's got nothing to hold him on, but at least
Yeah.
he'll be
We made a
kept.
citizen's arrest for
Yeah.
kidnapping.
He'll look
So I
after him
was-
for a few hours, and then we ride like the wind to try.
Well, I
Ride
mean, I was
like
going to
hell.
say save us time. We just tell the sheriff he's in there, let the sheriff deal with him, and we we just go. Instead of faffing around, we're taking
I
him to
guess
the
we could do
station.
that. Yeah, that works as well. That.
Okay.
I'm happy to do that.
So you drop him off. The sheriff isn't working the early hours. He's got the deputy.
And what about the
working.
sheriff's deputy? He's there like 24/7, as far as I can work out. Bruce.
Yes, he is there.
Man doesn't sleep.
Man doesn't like his job.
He'll
he'll do the job anyway because it's the only job he's got.
Do not release him, I say to the deputy, until at least the sheriff has seen them.
That's fine. He complains a bit, and the deputy just hits him in the back of the head and sends him to the cell. Tells him quiet because he wants to get a quiet last few hours.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Yeah.
You wanting us to make an animal handling roll?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to make it for group 1.
Okay.
Ooh, so that means the person with the least good
Like,
animal handling.
Well, this
Please.
is a competition. He's got the least animal handling.
I've got 7.
Uh,
I
So,
would be
that's
rolling 8.
my cunning and my animal handling.
No, it's your horse's
Oh, the horses, right? Yeah, yeah.
move.
No, in that case, 6.
I have 8.
Yeah, okay, it's you then.
Okay, it's me, is it? So
But
I get
can
2
you get
dice.
help from the 2 of us?
I think you can just because you're
Okay,
trying to
then.
taste.
So that's 8 dice you're rolling then.
Come on. Fuck.
Oh no.
Gone well, has it?
No trouble, but yeah, no 6s either.
Shit.
That is 2 successes, but 1 trouble.
Right. I'm going to ask for a d6 roll on the trouble.
2.
Okay. One of the horses, I'll roll d6. 1, 2, it's Matthew's 3, 4. It's McPherson's 5, 6. It's Tiger's horse. Just to see. Oh, it's Tiger's horse. Got 6, even though 1 dice. That is, it's starting to sort of, because of the run, it's been, your poor horse has been running up, then you thought it's going to get a rest because it's up early hours, and it's like, no, wait, I'm out on the ride again. It's feeling a little bit neighing and feeling very neighing up to it. So as you get closer, it's certainly making a lot of sounds of praying, like it's not happy. The horse is not happy. It's not getting a good night's sleep. It's been disrupted.
Oh.
So it is a noise at the moment. as you're getting close to this bit. By this bit, as you get closer to it, can I ask for a group Hawkeye roll as well?
So the
Right, I
worst
might
or
be
the
the
best?
shittest at Hawkeye.
It's just the
I hope it's
worst.
the best.
My Hawkeye is 3 dice plus
I get
anybody that's
6
got skill
dice.
in Hawkeye.
So I'll give you die help.
Have you got a Hawkeye skill to give me a die of help with?
Tiger.
No,
Nope.
so okay, I'm rolling 4 dice for the group Hawkeye.
I mean, you do see lights up ahead. It's just
No, don't get anything, and I've got too much trouble to want to push it.
okay. So you already kind of see. It's obvious you can see lights and lanterns up ahead. You can sort of hear voices up ahead as well by a group with jetty, but you don't really get a visible eye for numbers because it's shadow, the light, the dark. You do see it's starting to get brighter, but it's not too bright from it, and a boat is coming in, is at the dock. You're a good long distance away.
Good long distance, as in range.
I would say range, yeah.
So, if I've got a rifle that can shoot a distant range, could I get a shot off from here?
So are you going to? You're on horseback at the moment.
Well, yeah, I'd be getting off horseback to shoot this rifle. But could I? I'm just thinking, could I scare people into not loading the slaves onto the ship from here?
You can't really
Okay, right.
see too
Okay,
much. The success, if you've got Hawkeye successes, you'll be able to see more clearly what's going on. You just see a group of people. You can't tell who's who from this distance.
should we be moving more stealthily to get there? Have we got time to
Hmm.
Mm.
try and creep
Um,
up on them?
well, presumably they're busy on the boat, no? So
Some people are busy on the
quite
boat. Some people are
distracted.
busy on land. So
I see. Okay.
Okay, tell you what, let's just slow down and look like we're riding through town.
Mm.
Nothing at all to do with them until
well,
we get a bit
you're
closer.
riding. They're outside of town, so this is further away. So he's trying to
Right.
make it
So,
look
but
like
I'm
you're
just
riding
we'll just look
towards.
like 3 riders. You've seen Red Dead Redemption, you know, there's a couple of people riding past. That's all we're doing. We're just riding past.
And the minute you bump the horse, then the gunfight breaks out.
Yeah, and then one of their fucking dogs will walk under my horse's things, and I'll be called a dog murderer. Bloody Red Dead Redemption 2.
5 star hit rate warning.
Nah, that's when when a load of people come by, you start just farming loot.
Right. Anyway, let's ride to.
Morning, mister.
Let's just try and look like let's just try and look like we're the sort of people that say morning mister to the protagonists until we get close enough to take action.
Okay, so you're getting a bit closer. As you get through, a couple of the people down there are armed with shotguns, so they are a bit nervous about it as you're going through. You do see a group of slaves from it. You also see a very fancy wagon. You've seen this one a couple of times before in town, and it seems to be a pastor, but there is a very stern-looking woman sitting there, where a group, another man who looks like very skinny looking. They're just sitting bound from it. They look tied up actually from the distance, but they are just sitting there. The
Okay,
man
hold
looks
on,
like
hold on.
the man looks like it, but they are slaves as well. But there is also
Hmm.
5 other people moving on, and then there's a crew on the boat.
And these
Or,
people are of African descent.
the people who are in the train certainly are.
Yeah.
Pastor and the woman who are on the buggy are not,
Yeah.
but they're bound.
They're bound.
You
The
have
Okay.
pastor's
seen them.
bound.
You actually have seen them in town a couple of times,
But they're
but they've
tied.
never really stayed long. They seem to
But
come and go.
I'm just trying to get. They're tied, are they? They're
Yes.
bound.
Okay, I think I know what's going on there.
You think you know?
Yeah, these two are members of the railroad.
Ah, that's how they got the coat on. I don't know anything about this railroad. I've heard they're building one, but I know nothing
Different
about the one
railroad.
that you're talking about. So it looks like we're rescuing 7 people, is what you're saying?
There are 4 slaves you can see. There are 5 people with guns. There's the crew on the boat. You don't really see them there. And you see those 2.
Okay.
There's 3 of us.
3 of us.
As we ride down, how are we going to deal with this? We are massively outnumbered and, for all we know, outgunned.
And you, Tiger, do see Boone there. He seems to
Boone
be
is the boss man.
So he's gonna have more health.
I'd suggest the element of surprise if we're possibly outnumbered and outgunned.
So do I get off and do I get off my horse now and start shooting because we're now a lot closer? I've got a high-powered rifle.
Okay.
And
I need to get a lot
if
closer
you
to
point
be
out
able to
this
shoot.
fellow
Got a
to
carbine.
me, I could possibly shoot this boss man. What's his name?
Boone.
Boone. I could shoot Boone, first of all, from here.
Yeah.
Might not be too bad an idea, actually.
Okay. I have a
Okay.
mining pick.
You guys ride closer. Sorry, what are you saying, Nicholas?
Oh no, I was gonna say I have a mining pick. I'm wondering if I could go in a bit stealthily and like pick off 1 or 2 with the pick first of all before we go.
I thought you were doing a very good pun.
I was gonna pick them off one by one.
Yeah. I don't think I have.
No.
It'd be move for stealth, right? Which I have not.
Yeah.
You don't shoot,
But I do.
and you
You
haven't
just
got a
don't have a
gun.
gun.
I have got a gun, but I've
All right.
also got a pick.
I have a
But
sneaking suspicion that guns are called for here. I seem to
Mm.
remember some phrase about "don't bring a mining pick to a gunfight."
I must have missed that memo.
Whereas it's don't bring a gun to a mining.
Oh, of course, I
operation.
know your table. Your table is full of
Oh.
bloody improvised shovel weapons, aren't it?
No. That
I
was
know.
only once, and the shovel is called the Lord of the Light.
Well, my rifle is called a Hawken, and it shoots.
All right, we'll go and shoot, and then I'll get my carbine out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
we need
I'm
to get a
gonna
bit closer
off,
to shoot, but
let you guys ride closer, and then maybe when one of you gives me a hand signal behind your back or something, when you're close enough to shoot, I will take a bead on Boone and try and take him down in one. Okay.
So
Okay.
what's the range on your gun?
The range on my gun is distant.
Ah, okay, because mine's long, so I guess that's slightly shorter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a longer range gun.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were at distant range before when we couldn't really
Right.
see them, so we're closer than that
Right,
now. So we're probably
okay.
within close range. Probably
Okay.
within long range.
Long range. So from here, because would I recognise Boone? Did we see Boone before?
You have seen Boone. He was easily
Yeah.
recognizable because
Yeah.
he made his
So
presence well known.
okay.
He certainly made a presence when he was poking the body.
Yes, yeah, I remember now. So I'm gonna aim my gun right at Boone.
Okay. He is on the jetty talking to the captain, so he does
Yeah.
look. if you're approaching, he turns around. He will certainly recognize you
Mhm.
and call out from it. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to ask for the initiative cards again. Let's see
Okay.
how Lady Luck springs, because Boone will certainly turn around and go, "Don't let them near," because he obviously recognizes you.
Boone goes on 8.
And his
Do we want
men,
a separate card for Boone's
yeah, for the
men?
men, yeah.
6 of hearts. Any more? Do we want the crew?
No, that I'll just do it as
They'll
a
all be under
symbol.
the 6. Tiger, you're going on 9s.
Okay.
Pete, you're going on queens.
Okay.
And I am going on kings. Show
Rig
that one.
deck, rig deck.
That's not what I dealt you.
Kings. Kings first.
Okay. Have I
I
had a hand
think that.
signal?
Sorry.
Have I had a
I,
hand signal?
I think you can probably take the fact that he has turned around and shouted.
All right, that he's seen these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Okay.
You've
yeah.
seen that. That
Well,
it's
I
like,
would like to say that I have been taking careful aim with this, so I'm going to get a bonus for that, I hope. My quick is 5, my shooting is 1, my attack on this gun is 1, and I'm going for another 1 for aiming. Okay. And I've got 2 6s.
Nice.
No trouble. And I'm going to spend a point of thingamy bob, faith, and I'm going to re-roll.
I don't know. I think the push mechanic should be called Thingamabob now from now on. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Thingamabob.
I've got 1 6, but I've also got 2 points of trouble. I'm going to spend another point of faith to get rid of one of those points of trouble, and I will roll a d6 on the trouble. I get a 2 on 1 point of trouble.
Right. Because I remember that these do give you a bit. I'm hoping.
Just get a 2. I can have a look at the chart here. Shooting.
I did have it up earlier.
Trouble on 2. So
It's
this would be I
usually,
stumble, step or trip, and I lose my next slow action. So I think the
think,
kickback of this rifle will probably knock me off
yeah, I
balance.
think the kickback gives you the slow to
Yeah.
action.
But I get 3. I could add a point to the units dice of a critical roll, or I could add a point of damage. I'm going to go with a point of damage. So he takes 4 points of damage. 2 off quick, 2 off thing, and I'm going to roll a critical, which I'm going to use these dice for. Oranges first, and that is a 34 crit.
Which is, come on, I had this up.
Come on, where's my dice? Where's my crit table?
Damage. Here he is. 34 is shot in the arm.
Chipped in the elbow.
Yeah, elbow. Chipped. So he can't do 200 actions. Right, well, that was that. He's not a happy man. He is certainly taking a hit. Next is Pete, I believe.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah,
How close? How close am I? Obviously, because I've only got
I'd
a
say
coach
about
gun.
medium range. Yeah, I still think you would have to get into one more to get close. You can certainly use a quick action to move into close.
Okay, I'm going to use a quick action to move into close then, and then I'm going to fire upon the nearest crewman, henchman.
Okay. It'll be mostly one of the men because they're still on the land. The crew are on the boat, so
Okay, that is only one success, so that is 3 damage.
oof. Selin did not enjoy that. Tiger?
Okay, so I'm at long range, so I would be able to aim, right?
Yep.
From where we are? Okay. Is Boone in like range? Would I have to
I'd say because you weren't aiming, because John was aiming, you want to take quick, so it'll probably be a minus. Let me get the modifiers up.
Mhm.
Just had it a second ago. So long range, that's cover. Long range is usually -2 if it's yeah. There's a whole like -2, -1 for it
Okay.
on the area. Aiming just give you a +1,
Right.
so you could take that down to a -1 dice.
Okay.
That does cost you your quick action.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that and I'll aim straight at Boone. 3 successes.
Yeah.
No trouble.
2 successes. So the damage of that?
3, sorry. Damage is 2.
And crit.
My crit is 3 dice. So
Right.
does that mean
Okay.
I've crit?
So
Not enough. Yeah.
so your extra success is probably best spent on an extra point of damage.
Okay, yeah, so I'll do 3 damage then.
I'm you did.
So I did 2 points of quick on him, and she's done another 2 points of quick, so he may be down, but also he's not shooting terribly well. If he's done
No, he's
about
not
4 points,
doing his slow actions very well. Okay. So Pete has gone through. So it is him. He goes over the side of the. He's in the water.
who? Boone?
Yes, he's fallen
Oh
in the
no!
water.
What a
You're
shame.
not. You're not. Yeah, you're not. You do the goons. He's fallen in the water. Yeah. Bet the other lot aren't too happy about being shot at.
Mm.
So 2 of them are pulling out rifles. They're going to take a shot at you, Matt, in the long range. Not brilliant. So 1 takes a hit. Fires and misses over your head. You just feel a bullet flying by. 1 for you, Tiger. Oh, gee whiz, these guys, like, come on. You've got like a broadside of a barn. You're still missing. Pete, the 2 near you
Okay.
are going to have a go. They've got their pistols. One's doing that. There is 1 hit for 2 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And the second one
So-
is going to run, and he's got his hands on a lantern. So we move to the next round, Matt, if you don't mind. So as it was happening in the scene, Boone is falling in the water. The crew on the boat are moving around. One of them is about to do that.
Boone is on Queens. If he's moving at all, the crew are on Kings. Tiger is on 2s. Sorry. Pete, you're on 5.
Oh,
And I am on 8.
Okay. So
ouch.
the crew are going forward again. The other two are going to take shot. One at Tiger.
Hold
one
on. Can I
at
just check the guys with the rifles? Are they shooting?
yeah.
Not for 3 rounds, mate. Muzzle loading rifles in this age, which I've just realised myself. I'm realising that it's a bit shit being a sniper. If it takes
So
3 rounds to
they.
load it.
So what they will do is they're going to try and actually move. They put down the rifles. They're opening up the cages and trying to start pushing the former slaves onto the boat. So they're starting to drag, but obviously the slaves are resisting. The runaways are resisting. The other guys had pistols trying to shoot. One of them tried to take a shot at you, Pete. So unfortunately,
Another one of me. That's fine.
they do not. The chambers can
They
hold
have
more bullets.
revolvers.
Yep. Only one hit,
It,
so that's another 2 from it, unless you dodge
ow.
or unless you go into cover or something.
Would that be like a quick action or a slow action to do that?
So if you're going for it, generally the way I run it in cons, because I do it a little bit differently, I say you can do a quick action with your moves.
Okay, we move, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try and do a quick action to jump for cover. And roll a success.
Okay, so that just hits just very close for you, but you have wasted your quick action for that. The other guy who's there throws the lantern onto the buggy with the woman and the pastor guy looking guy, and they're now like panicky as the other two with the rifles sort of drop and start chasing the slaves onto the boat. Queens, you don't know what happens with that. So 8.
That's me. Am I within hailing distance of that boat?
I think medium range might be. What is it you're trying to do? Are you trying to?
So what I'm just gonna try and shout to the captain. I can't do much this round anyway because I slipped last time, not got my back. It's going to take me 3 rounds to load my musket. Fucking stupid rule that was. Who wrote it? Oh, it was me. Don't be a sniper in this game is what we learn in the.
Or pinch the feng shui rule and get lightning reload a couple of times.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to shout to the captain. This ain't your fight, Captain.
Okay,
Let go of your boat. Go downstream. None of your crew get hurt.
I'm going to say it is quite a struggle for you to reject, so you're probably going to get a dice penalty for your presence because it is
I'll
quite
take that.
difficult.
Presence will be 5 normally, but it'll be 4 this time. Come on. Oh. No. Let me do that. I'll do that next round. I get 1 success.
Well, let's see what his insight says. Gee whiz. You say something. You kind of don't really get the sense. There's some activity on the boat, but you don't really get any impression from it. So you don't know if your words have had any effect, but you have said them.
Yeah. That's all I can do at
You,
this round anyway.
yeah. So Pete
Pete,
McPherson's
you're
next.
Okay. This carriage has been set on fire. Yeah, got to do something about that. We're going to save these people as well. Okay.
You've got to
I'm
say, sorry, I'm being very blunt here. They're not necessarily committing a crime with the black people, but they are committing a crime with the white people. So it'd be good if you could save them as witnesses.
yeah, exactly. That's my thought. So I'm going to run over to the carriage and try and get one, if not both of them, off.
Okay, so I'm going to ask for a labor. Are you going to save the woman or are you going to save the man? Woman
Uh,
is of well-built size, shall we say, and the man is a bit thin.
well, ladies first.
Okay, a labor role, I think, would be, or yeah, labor is the.
Yeah, labour, which is grit plus labour if you've got any.
Yeah, it's not great. One success though.
One success is all you need. So you get her off there. It's maybe not the most generally that you kind of throw around the ground, but she is off the carriage on there, so she's not near the burning.
And not on fire.
No, not from fire. If there's trouble, I think fire would be it. So next, Tiger.
Bless you.
I tell you,
Sorry,
sorry.
my hay fever's just suddenly decided to make an appearance. Um, so I was still at long range, so I'm gonna use a quick action to try
No,
and
you're
run
not at
it.
long range. You
Am I
guys,
not?
I think we're at medium range at the furthest
Oh,
away we
okay.
are.
Yeah, you got to
Your
medium.
gun
So.
shoots at long range, but I
Ah,
think
I see. Okay, got you.
you're within the range.
Okay. So I think I might
Fine.
join McPherson and try to get the other guy off the carriage.
Okay, so very quick labor roll.
Labor. 6.
Fine.
Uh, 2 successes. You only get trouble if you push, right?
Yes, if you still
Yeah,
got
so
faith.
yeah, 2 successes.
Okay, so you easily get them off with that, no problem. Into it. So we're into the next round.
Right. We don't know where Boone is, but I'm going to give him a
No, you don't know where Boone is.
Oh well,
card.
never mind.
He's probably drowned. Oh, fucking gets a king again. And men
No.
get a 7. Tiger, you're getting 6. Pete, you're getting 9. And I am getting a 3.
So we'll skip straight to McPherson. You do see
Okay,
these
so
guys trying to go through getting the runaways onto the boat. They're trying to lead them up jetty. Um,
okay,
there's a guy who set the fire to the lantern, and there is the other one with the pistol that you ignored.
okay. Well, the guy with the lantern, just for that.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have the lantern anymore, but yes, he is the one.
Just for that, he's next.
All right.
And I get one success, which is 3 damage with this shotgun, and I do have to reload next turn.
Okay, you take a hit with him. He is not pleased about that. All right. So next up is, surprisingly enough, them. So the two are leading up the crew. They've got the runaways. They're chasing them up. The runaways are pretty much trying to go through. But they're being led up the jetty towards the boat. You do see the boat that it is being, the ropes are starting to be cast off. onto it. And the guy with the pistol, he is going to take a shot. But as you both kind of run by, I'm going to do it odds or evens. Odds, he'll go for Tiger. Evens, he'll go for McPherson. Odds. So he's going to take a shot at Tiger.
Okay.
It will do 2 points of damage.
2 points. Where do I take that off of?
It goes all quick
Uh,
grit. So quick first, then grit. Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, we have McPherson's. No, we have Tiger.
Probably Matt.
Tiger. Matt's last, so Tiger's up next. So it was
Okay.
them.
Okay.
'Cause they went on 7. I'm trying to push their actions along because I'm also trying to keep an eye on time here.
So is the guy with the lantern's gone, right?
They've actioned, but he is still standing. He's taking a shotgun
Cool.
blast, but
Okay.
he's not out of the fight.
So I've got him. You go for someone else.
Okay. So
There's only the
there's
pistol, and there's 2 leading the runaways up the jetty.
up the jetty. So I'll go after the one that's taken the runaways up the jetty.
Okay, so the one behind, there's 2 of them, but
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I'll go with the one behind first and aim at him.
okay. So are you aiming or you're fighting them?
A lot of shoot at them.
Okay.
So that is 1 success.
How much damage that does?
2.
They go through. We get onto John. Matt, what is
Right.
John going to do?
How far away am I?
You were at medium range last. You didn't really move. You just shouted
Right. Okay.
last time.
So now I will stay where I am and draw a bead on the captain of the boat who heard my warning, and now I'm going to back it up, not with my rifle, which will take me another round to load, but with my pistol, which I am going to try and shoot at. Now that is slightly better attack mod. I am on 5 for quick, an extra 1 for shooting, an extra 2 for the pistol. I didn't aim this time, I think, because I had to draw it, but that's what I'm going
medium
for.
is usually -1.
Okay. We're coming to the end of the thing, so I'm going to spend my last point of faith, which would mean that I would not be able to push any more rounds to re-roll. Oh, so actually to keep that one out. I can't bite that off. And I get 3 6s on the captain.
Nice.
I
It
don't
was only meant to wing him, like.
I'm only meant to wing him, exactly. So I'm going to do that as extra damage. That will be 4 points of damage on the captain of the boat. I'm trying to get him to leave the boat without any slaves on, but I don't know whether
it did look like the jetty was leaving off that, so right. But you certainly take a bolt shot at the captain there. He is not looking happy about that. Excellent. That was the end of that round. We're going to do one more round.
Right, you want to know what Boone is doing, I'm assuming?
Uh-huh.
Or you know what Boone is doing. You want his initiative. He's on 6s. His men are on ace.
Uh-oh.
You, Tiger, on queens. You are on jacks. And I'm on tens.
Okay. So the men are certainly going with it. The one that you took a shot at, can you draw me one more, actually, Matt?
And another one for the one that you took a shot at was nines. Is that the captain?
Well,
No.
we're about to find out what nines is. So,
Right, so the men generally go first.
so the men are going first. Two of them are trying to drag up. One of them got shot at by Tiger. So he's going to turn it and he draws his pistol. He's going to take a shot. He's not going to great many dice in this one at you, Tiger, but he's going to try and hit you. One success, so he does 2 points.
2. Okay.
Into it. One of them's keeping up from it. Pete, the one that you took a shot of the shotgun, he is going to come at you. He's drawing a knife now. He's not going to go for a pistol. He's going to try and get you into a fight. He's going to try and stab you.
Okay.
So it's now into a close combat fight, which I believe both of you roll.
Okay, cool. And that would be fighting, yeah?
That is your fighting. Grit plus fighting.
Okay.
Plus any bonus you have for a weapon.
Which I don't. Ready to go.
So yeah, fighting you can dodge.
Would dodging be move? Because that would be better.
So blocking and dodge it in a hand-to-hand fight. You can choose block or dodge to avoid. Fighting for a block, you use fighting. For a dodge, you move.
I'm going to use move to dodge because that is better.
Mm-hmm.
And get a success.
Okay, so you manage to swing. As you dodge, you manage to swing, and his knife just misses you. And the last one with pistol, he's going to try and take a shot at you, Matt. Doesn't get that many dice anymore. Yet the rules of logic say the less dice you roll, the more chance you get 6. So he has got 1 success. So that's 2 points of damage. This is one of the ones that we're sitting down by.
Yeah.
That was on aces. So next up, I have
No. Yeah. Aces.
queens. So that is Tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah.
So is the guy that I shot at the rear of the slave still up?
Yes.
Okay,
Bear the runaway.
I'm gonna shoot at him again.
He did turn around and take a shot at you, so
Yeah. So I'm on slightly less dice though. So
he will be on slightly less dice as well.
one success, one trouble.
Well, you've
Did
still
you
got
push
faith,
that?
haven't you? Yeah.
Unless
Sorry.
you're pushing, you don't need to worry about trouble.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, so one success then.
Okay, how much
2,
damage does that just do? Is it just 2?
3. Yeah.
I think this is him out of the fight.
Okay.
Okay. And up next, I believe is actually yourself, Pete.
Yes.
McPherson.
Instead of fighting this guy, can I charge the other one leading the slaves onto the, or trying to lead the slaves or the enslaved people?
Runaways, yeah.
Yeah, the runaways, yeah. And like try and knock him into the water or something like that. Just rush him.
So I'm going to say you're going to try and charge. I'm going to give you a dice penalty because you used your slow action for the dodge, but because if you had both your actions, I would say you probably wouldn't get the penalty, but you can
Mm.
do the charge. It will be, I think it's more a labor roll because you're using force than fighting.
Okay.
So you're going to get a dice penalty.
Yeah. I potentially made the wrong decision here. Never mind. I've got one success, 2 dice. I am going to push it to see if I can get that extra 6. And I don't. But no trouble.
So you got one success, and what does he get his? He doesn't get much. So you do get up to him, you've hit him and winded him off a bit. Next, I have yourself, Matt.
Me.
What's John? Yes.
Right. So I've still got my pistol. I'm within range of the boat. I've told the captain exactly what his task is and shown him the redemption. Just having a look at the situation as I point my pistol.
Yeah, so the boat was certainly getting undocked. It looks like they were going to leave, whether the slaves are on or not.
Are the slaves on? Are any slaves on?
They are certainly going up, but then the jetty, the bird flag hasn't been taken off yet.
Is there a crewman holding on to a rope, keeping the boat close to the jetty while they're climbing?
There's certainly one keeping it with next to the plank.
Okay, I am going to. I've got nothing to lose on this one. I'm down one on. Hold on, where's my trouble dice? I'm down one on quick, so I've only got 4 of those. I've got 1 for shooting, and I've got 2 from a gun. I am going to aim, which gives me an extra 1 at a called shot, which gives me -2, right?
Right.
At the hand that's holding the rope. And I miss.
You visualize it, but the reality does not match the visualization.
Yeah.
So you fire off the shot, but it does not do the damage well. So the
And I
nine of
can't push.
hearts.
I've lost my faith.
The 9 of hearts is more interesting because if you only inspired them earlier, Matt, the runaways are helping out now. With the 2 that they're trying to drag on, they're now resisting and taking down those 2. They're fighting back. So they will subdue the other 2 from it. The one that you were knocking down, Pete, one of the other, a big lad. In fact, you actually suddenly recognize him. He is Cleo. Sorry, it is actually Anton. He is sitting there. He's a big lad, so he just like pretty much puts his pound of muscle into him, into that. And the other 2, Cleo and Iberius, they certainly work on the other one, and the 4th person you don't know is taken down. They're just taking down those 2 of them with it. That leaves one guy left. He has now seen the situation. Perfect. The boat is going to go. Even though you didn't hit, they do let go the plank. They decide it's time to go. With it, they're now heading down the river. They're not staying anymore.
That's good.
You do see some crew going out. They fire some shots, but everybody else is sort of going back and taking cover. So we're going to just try and bring this to a close because I see it's now at 10 o'clock to bring this adventure to a close. You certainly bring it down. There's some gunfire coming up from the boat, but the boat is heading down the river. So unless you're deliberately going to pursue that boat, which I don't think you are,
No.
the one guy that remains there, he's going to run off. So again, You've got the other 3 down. It's up to you how you deal with their fate. But they are disappearing.
No, I don't know.
Where
What we did's
do
a
we need to?
crime, but
We don't need any more initiative.
No, this is
Okay,
just
cool.
end game situation
Right.
now. I think just because of the time, we'll bring it to an
Yeah,
end game.
cool.
It's obviously you're going to win, but this is the reason why I decided to act them. If you've got them acting earlier when they were up the jetty, they would have helped out a lot quicker.
Did they bring horses?
There is a couple of horses kicking around, but one's jumped on a horse and ran.
Okay.
So I think we let these guys go, but we tell them never to come to San Miguel. We know their faces,
You do.
and they are not welcome among our neighbours.
They're not well. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't come back.
Well, no. First of all, let's maybe before we say that, do the Underground Railroad guys, the preacher and his wife, do they want to press charges?
Would they like to press? Yes, it's a good idea.
They'll. I say about. They'll agree that they should be pressing charges.
But they don't want to.
He doesn't admit he's part of the railroad because I think if they admit to it, that means
They'd want to stay secret. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so we let these guys go. We let the. We've lost Boone. Boone swam off or something. Did he?
You just don't know.
Right. Should we just have a quick look around for Boone so he doesn't surprise us?
Hopefully, he drowned.
So
But I think we let his men go, and with a firm, strong warning that we will shoot them on sight if they come to
Yes,
Come back to San
San
Miguel.
Miguel.
the people of San Miguel are protected. Don't come back.
Indeed. The pastor thanks you for your support. It's good to see good Christian. He does really use the phrase Christian goodness into it, and he's agreed that he was there helping, trying to get them safe and out of the state, out of California, up north, out of the reaches.
Okay.
But he thanks you for the help. So you have successfully found 3 of the people that disappeared and stopped them. Is there anything else anybody's wanting to do, or shall we go to your favourite bit and look up experience?
I potentially wanted to ask these two if there was anything I can do to help them do what they do, but I don't know.
I'll tell you
If
what.
you're
Why don't you offer that if ever there's anything they need to do, they're welcome to come and ask you.
With a wink and a
then
nudge.
Bruce can have an easy lead into further adventures.
Yes,
Or
I'm going to do
anything.
that. I'm going to offer anything that they need at all. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Come to me. I'll help.
excellent. They thank you. It's good to know that there's more that they can trust on to the state. Tiger, John, is there anything else, or
no, I don't think so.
There's nothing I need. I need to get back to my sister. As far as I know, she's been sleeping in the stable all night.
yeah,
Not the stable, the forge.
yep, that's it. So let's do your favorite bit, XP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you participate? Yes.
Yes.
Did you
I think
risk
so.
or sacrifice something to realize your big dream?
My life?
Yeah, You put yourself in danger to do that.
Yep. Did you risk or sacrifice something significant for any other character? Didn't really kind of jump in for anybody.
No.
Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? Did you act in accordance with your faith?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't believe so.
Oh,
What is your faith?
My faith is my ancestors are always beside me.
Okay.
Now you need to call on them more often to help us
I
out.
do. Yeah.
yeah. Like, example might be is I call like the land or the free, something. It's quite challenging depending on the scenario.
Also, do take the opportunity. This is a big thing on You Can Pray, which is a pretty short action
Okay.
and earns you a faith point. And obviously, your prayers are to your ancestors as opposed to my prayer to God, but that would still earn you a point
Okay.
of faith. And arguably, if you can butter up the GM, that's you acting in accordance with your neighbours. As long as you make a big thing about,
Yeah.
grandfather, help me here with this
Yeah.
task.
Thank you.
Or grandmother, or whoever, whichever ancestor you care to choose.
Excellent. I am going to give you an extra one because
Woo!
for scenario specific achievements, which is free, you could almost didn't get the chance to free them there. I did have to interject, but you had created a situation for them to interject at that point.
So what were you ending that for?
That's a scenario specific achievement, so that is freeing
Or
runaways.
keeping these people.
Keeping them free.
Yeah, keeping them free.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you very much. I will take that because that gives me 5 experience points in total. And I can have a thing.
Yay.
Excellent. And I think when you get back, your sister is waking up and she sees you come in and she's questioning why you've not made breakfast since you're already up. Because you're supposed to look after her, I think, is the whole thing.
That is my faith, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give her a life.
Life deserves.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel maybe a shooting one for this. Oh, hold on. What's the rifleman one? Maybe that's what I should take. I've done some good shots with that rifle. Pistolier. Sharpshooter. Yeah, I will take sharpshooter.
Nice.
I think you need a lightning reload for this. Multiple stacking.
Mm.
We might need to, but I do want. I think this is one of the things about cap and balls is I want them to be slightly not fun, so that everybody really wants to live in the 1870s.
Yes.
We might need a new talent instead of lightning reload for this one.
There's stuff. I'm still curious to try and do some stuff with hunting, but we shall see. But with that, I think, shall we call the stream there?
I
Yeah,
think we should. Sorry, I'm getting
yeah.
distracted looking for
Yes, I
stats.
think you just
And I'm in
realised
charge of
we're still
turning
kind of
things
attending
off.
the live, so maybe we should be calling the stream. As exciting as
Anyway,
it is,
if
watch
anybody's
Jimmy.
there, I don't think anybody's there. I'm ending
I
the
am.
stream anyway. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.